We learn so much every time, we have one of these big fires in this weather and the wind kicking up and so forth. But you hate that that's the way that they're learning new ways to kind of battle these situations.
I know. And you know what it makes me do? Every time we hear little hints of any moisture from the sky, I'm like, oh, good.
Yeah.
Insurance policy, no fire, right?
Absolutely. I think of those things too. Now, the reason why we even have those fire weather conditions has to do with winds moving in from the north along the Sacramento Valley as we gear up for the rest of this week's forecast. So as those winds move in from the north, it's a lot more dry, condensed air, especially from high to low elevations. So that is going to impact a lot of our Bay Area communities heading into this weekend. Actually, let me turn it on right now. All along the Bay Area, these are the areas that are highlighted. Every single community will be under a fire weather watch from Thursday into Friday. You see just that little bit of blue right there, by the way, close to the Marin headlands. That actually is supposed to highlight all this coastline. And the reason why I bring that up is that blue is a beach hazard statement, which is still in effect right now. We can see waves today anywhere up to around 6 to 8 feet, and sneaker waves are possible too. So be very careful out there along the coast. We have 60s in the forecast today along our coastline near Half Moon Bay and Pacifica, 60s into San Francisco, 80s up near Santa Rosa, and 70s throughout the rest of the North Bay. We even have some 80s trickled off in the East Bay throughout this afternoon, with 70s down into the Santa Clara Valley. Now, the big weather story for us, well, there's a couple things. Now we know about the fire weather watch heading into this weekend, but before that, we have some breezy conditions and a little bit of rain in the forecast for us too, in certain pockets of the Bay Area at least. So here's today alone. Wind speeds anywhere up to around 25 to 30 miles per hour, or just around 3 to 4 o'clock near San Francisco and Bodega Bay. We continue to watch those numbers highlight the Bay Area as we head into the evening hours tonight. Windy conditions expected into the early morning hours tomorrow. Low pressure is diving down right now, and that's what's bringing in just some light trickles of showers. Really, it's just the leftovers from a stronger system up north, closer to Oregon and all the way up into Washington too. So here's what it's going to look like for us back here in the Bay. Still cloudy mornings expected for us. We also have 70s in the forecast tomorrow as that system moves its way in from the north, and we're going to cool down into the 70s throughout the North Bay, our inland areas, and then right back into 80s as we wrap up this week and head into a weekend with sunnier skies. Now, that's also the case for us in our Bay Area forecast too. Our temperatures dip just a little bit, and then we're right back to 70s and 80s diving into this weekend with sunnier skies around the corner after that light splash of showers for our Wednesday forecast.